welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an affordable Christmas look. I actually did this look on my IGTV, I think back in October, if I'm not mistaken. It was either end of October or early November. I did kind of like an olive tone, so I was actually wearing the same shirt in that video. So it's kind of like an olive toned makeup look just because Christmas, you know, it's green and red and I love olive tones, especially like clothes and makeup and everything like that. So I really wanted to do that look on YouTube, kind of go more in depth and actually, you know, talk. Because on IGTV, I don't really talk. I just do, you know, sped up makeup and music. So I kind of wanted to go more in depth and put that look on here because I really loved the way that look came out. So I'm pretty sure that most of these products are affordable. I did research some of them and they're not crazy expensive. None of them are more than $25. So if that's affordable to you, then that's great. If it's not, then you can always switch it out and use a different palette. I do have some options that I can probably use to, you know, make it more affordable, but I'm just going to use mainly the same products that I used in that IGTV video. So I just wanted to bring that look on here. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and I'm so excited. So we're going to start with the eyes. Of course, I already have eyebrow gel on. I used my e.l.f. Wow Brow in brunette, I think. I usually like deep brown or dark brown, but they didn't have that at Target, so I got brunette. So that's pretty much all that's in my brows right now. I don't think I'm gonna fill them in, maybe just like the slightest bit, but I'm gonna keep it pretty simple, natural, and like it's a Christmas glam, but not going too heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put my hair back. Okay, so not the cutest look in the world, but I had to get my hair out of my face. I have a lot of hair and a lot of baby hairs. My hair is really thin, but I just have a lot of hair and baby hairs that just get everywhere. So we're just gonna have to roll with this look. I had to get my hair out of my face. So we're just gonna move on and go into eyebrows. Like I said, I'm just gonna put a little bit of this. This is my Trestique Mini Brow Pencil in Americano. I use this in like almost every single video. So like I said, I'm just doing that look I did for IGTV here on YouTube. So I'm pretty much using like the same products. Again, if it's not that affordable to you, you can definitely, you know, pick a different brow pencil, brow pomade, brow gel, whatever you want. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this just to make it a little bit more boxy in the front. So to prime my eyelids, I'm going to go ahead and take this Wet n Wild concealer in the shade Light Ivory. I like to use my Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. That's what I used in the IGTV video. But like I said, this is supposed to be like an affordable look. So I'm going to try to use as many affordable products as possible. The only thing that I think is not too affordable is the palette that I got in my BoxyCharm box, I think in October or November. That's the only thing that's not super affordable. I think it's like $22. Like I said, this is supposed to be kind of an affordable look. So I'm gonna use concealer as my eyeshadow primer instead of my Elizabeth Mott one, just because they kind of do the same thing. I just got the Elizabeth Mott one in a BoxyCharm box, so that's why I use it. But concealer just works the same. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild MegaGlo Contouring Palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. I'm gonna take this banana powder and set that concealer that's on my lids. So the palette that I used for my IGTV video is this one right here. This is the Ciaté London, the Editor Palette New England. For my crease color, I used this one right here in the corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that and start building it into my crease. This look is really simple. It's just 3 shadow colors and a brow bone highlight. So it's super simple, but it's really pretty and it's really good for the holidays as well. I'm just gonna start putting this in my crease. So for my lids, I'm taking this really pretty shimmery olive tone right here. It's so pretty. I love this color. I'm gonna go ahead and take my finger first and then take a flat eyeshadow brush and kind of perfect the lid a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it with my finger. This is like the perfect holiday Christmas green. I'm not gonna concentrate it all the way to the outer corner because I'm gonna put a dark brown shade. So I'm just kind of placing it right mainly in the middle and the front half and not worrying too much about this outer section. So next up, I'm going to add a little bit of a chocolate brown shade. So in the IGTV video, I used this Evening Glamour Palette by Blinc. I've never heard of Blinc. I don't know if they're an affordable brand or not, but I used this color right here. This is called Nightfall. It's just a chocolate brown shade. I don't know how much this retails for. I would look it up, but I'm filming on my phone, so I can't really do that. But another palette that has a nice chocolate brown is this Becky G and Colourpop Salvaje collection. This has a really pretty shade called Cafecito, which is this dark brown right here. That one you could use as well. You can use like a contour shade. You can use anything really for the dark brown. I'm just going off of what I used for my IGTV. So like I said, it's an affordable look. You can figure out which products are more affordable to you personally and just go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this chocolate brown. Like I said, it can be any chocolate brown you have. So I'm gonna go ahead and just place that in the outer corner. I like to start out with patting motions, kind of just going right here in the outer part of my eye, just going in like circular patting motions, and then I'll take a little bit and kind of just blend it side to side. But I like to start with tapping motions. I feel like it just makes the blending more seamless and more soft. And then I'll do the same thing to the other side. For my brow bone highlight, I'm going to take this shade right here. It's just a neutral kind of pinky shade. I'm going to place that under my brow. So I'm going to leave the eyeshadow alone for now, and I'm just going to move on to tight lining. So I'm taking my e.l.f. No Budge Retractable Liner. I'm just going to tight line and line my waterline. For mascara, I'm going to go ahead and take my Milani Highly Rated Mascara. I'm going to do some false lashes, so I'm just going to do a quick coat of this. So for lashes, I'm taking these Ardell 3D Faux Mink lashes. I love Ardell lashes. This is the style 858. It does take me a little bit of time to put lashes on, so I'm going to go ahead and put these on, and I'll be right back. So now that the lashes are on, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the face. So I'm going to take this Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Dewy Face Primer. I love primers that make my skin really dewy and glowy and really healthy looking. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I haven't used it in a really, really long time. In my IGTV video, I used the Colourpop Coconut Face Milk. That's a really good primer as well. I love it. It makes my skin really, really hydrated. So I just wanted to switch it up. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. Like I said before, I lost my stippling brush, which is something I like to use to apply face primers, but I have no idea where it is. So I'm just going to take my Real Techniques sponge and just blend this all over my face. It gives such a nice glow to the skin, and it's really affordable. So this is definitely one of the best primers. Even though this is like a whole face primer, I really like to concentrate a lot of the product where I normally put my highlights. So my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and a little bit right above the brow. Just because I love highlight and I love looking glowy. So this definitely just like adds to it. But then I do put a little bit all over my face. For foundation, I'm taking my Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect Concealer and Foundation. Number 2, Natural, my go-to. I love it. The best foundation that I've tried in a long, long time. I'm definitely gonna have to try more foundations. So if you guys have good drugstore foundations that you guys recommend, please leave them in the comments down below. But for now, I'm sticking to my Milani one. So for concealer, I'm just going to go ahead and take the same one that I used to prime my eyelids. Again, this is the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. I like to place it right here and then pull it back a little bit to give a nice snatched look. And I like to go around my nose as well. This concealer is so good. Definitely one of the best drugstore concealers I've ever tried. It's definitely like an oldie but a goodie. I feel like it just is so good no matter what. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that out. Whatever's left on my sponge, I like to go on my chin, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. Like I said before, I love looking nice and highlighted and bright, so this just adds to the effect. And I don't like to put too much, so whatever's left on my sponge will usually do the trick for me. To set my concealer, I'm taking that same banana powder that I used to set my eyes. Just gonna place it wherever I put some concealer. For contour, I was going to use my Ace Beauty Bronzed in Paradise palette, but I do want to keep it as affordable as possible, like I said. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the same palette and go into the contour shade. It's a really good one. I do like it a lot. I just used the Ace Beauty one in my IGTV video, but like I said, I'm keeping it as affordable as possible. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that to contour. I've never really looked at myself with the difference of contour and no contour, but that is crazy. I look so like... So the blush that I used for my IGTV video was this right here. This is the Makeup Revolution Blusher Reloaded in the shade Rose Kiss. I've used this before. It's a really, really pigmented blush, so you have to use like the slightest bit at a time. It just comes like really strong. I remember the first time I used it, I put so much on. It was so hard to blend. So I really learned that you have to go really little by little. For highlight, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Mega Glow. This is the loose highlighting powder in the shade I'm So Lit. This highlight is so good for the price that it is. Like, it's actually kind of shocking how good it is for like the little price that it is. It's so good. My friend put me onto this and it's just one of the best highlights I think I've ever tried. I'm going to spray my face first with the Makeup Revolution Hydrate and Fix Radiance Makeup Fixing Spray. I really want to be super, super glowy, so I'm just going to go ahead and spray my face and then highlight. For lips, I'm going to go ahead and take my Ace Beauty Dry Lip Liner in the shade Be Peachy. This was $16, I think. It came in a set of this peachy one and then a red one called So Gorgeous. So I think that is a little bit affordable for these two lip liners, and also it's really good quality lip liners, and it does come with a sharpener here at the bottom. So I think it's a really good deal, especially like the creaminess of them, the colors, and the fact that there's a sharpener. So it's a really good brand. So I think that is a little bit affordable. Again, you could use another one like Milani or Elf or something like that. You could use even more affordable if you wanted to, but I really, really love these lip liners. I think they just go on so smoothly and look really, really pretty. This is all I'm using for my lips today, so I'm gonna line them and then fill them in. Before I set my face, I'm going to go ahead and take that same brow bone highlight shade and I'm going to pop that in my inner corner just to really brighten up this look. And to set my face, I'm going to go ahead and take that same Makeup Revolution spray. So that is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really tried to keep it as affordable as possible. So I'm sorry if you guys think that some products are a little bit too pricey, but there are just so many options out there when it comes to makeup. You can definitely make it as affordable as you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love this look, especially for Christmas. I think it's so, so pretty. And side note, I just love this lip liner because it's like a one-step lip color. All you need is lip liner and just fill it in. You don't need lipstick and gloss and liner and like 4 different types of lip products for one look. So I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you'll get notified every single time I upload and you'll never miss a video from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.